Welcome, welcome, brothers and sisters. Is that how it's going to be? YouTube bailing out constantly. If it does that, I'll drop off, but it's already reconnecting with a load of shit. So, first of all, calm down. Calm. I'm going to go off on a few things today. And then I'll probably drop off for weeks to a month. Something. I don't know. We'll see. Your portfolio is a little rough. Mine is ungodly bad. It's basically where it was in the bear market. And I'm going to go off, I'm a pretty modest guy. Always have been. One who brags about my kids, brags about this, brags about that. I kind of tell it like it is when I'm asked, or I'm trying to help. But I am hearing, as I was running, I wasn't going to go live. I wish I had a notepad because there's so many things. I'm actually hearing people talking like Ran, the moron over at Banter. Smart guy, but he's a scammer. As we're dumping and he's saying what I have been saying, that we are in a bear market for altcoins. We've been in a bear market. We were never in a bull market, ever. It was just a drive up because of the Bitcoin ETF. And alts had a little run and money came in and it's gone. But as he's saying horrible advice, which I'll get into, what does he say? Get into my private group if you want to learn how to trade and that. So the scamming bullshit will never end in this. Especially, it's brutal in the bull market because they know they got you. And it's brutal in the bear market because they're freaking desperate. He had 100,000 views, he said yesterday. 100,000 views. And I'm the only one who speaks the truth, and I get 5. But it's okay. I don't put in the work. But I can tell you, these guys don't have a clue. It's not going to be a YouTube rip session, but take it from someone who has been doing this longer than they've been born in financials. If you go back to my videos, I was telling you what was going to happen and what was happening the whole time. I told you we are in a bear market for alts. And the capitulation begins. Up 5%, down 20%, up 7, 10, 15%, down 7%, so on and so forth. Now we're down 50. You look at NEAR, look at all your projects. So what do? Some of the bad advice I'm hearing: get out of your bad altcoins, get out of your memes. Memes you should. Reason why I don't have any memes except for Bonk. You deserve what you get if you're in memes. And I can't feel bad about that. I'm sorry. It's, alts are risky enough as it is. But to be in meme coins, you're being stupid. But I will say, some of the advice I was hearing: get out of that and get into good projects. Don't do that. This is all my opinion and my thoughts. It's a horrible idea. If you're up money like on NEAR, like I am, or Stacks, and they're heading down, it's a good time to sell them. My personal view. And I may not. But Stacks would be a great sell right here if you're up money on it. I fucked the wad on AIOZ, not selling that at $1.09, because guess what happens? We are in a total bear market for alts. Could things turn around? No, not right now, not for alts, because what will happen is we're hitting longs, and as Bitcoin pops up a little, and then George this morning saying, oh, we're gonna be at 70K, this and that. Don't listen to that fucking hog shit. What happens is Bitcoin spikes up, then goes back down, and alts sell out more. All the money's coming out of alts. It's not going into Bitcoin. Some of it could be going into ETH, but it's out of the market. Out of the market. It's in bonds. Listen to the videos I said yesterday. It's in off-risk assets. It's in the stock market. The stock market's doing great. Why have I been telling you that you have to be diversified in equities? That's why I put freaking thousands of dollars, the maximum I can, every year in my 401k. Every month. Like clockwork. Nothing stops that. Because overall, over time, it does way better than crypto. Crypto will not, the majority of the stuff will not be here. Just so you guys know. So we have given away all our gains that we've had for the last year. For the most part, right? Aerodrome's still up, NEAR is still up, Stacks, Ondo, was holding fairly strong, right? It's a good time to sell all those if you need the money and you just want to wait on the sidelines. But I'm hearing DCAing and all that. Now's the time to DCA. It is a good time to DCA if you want to buy them at lower prices as well, because it's not leveling off. Hope I'm wrong, but you have to look at what's going on. You have to look at, this is a great buy here. Nothing's a great buy right now. Nothing. So am I talking negative here? No, I'm just, as always, speaking the truth. This is just the truth. Oh, come on, you fuck. Oh, Lord. So I don't want you to listen to the optimistic crap of George, and I'm looking forward to seeing what Discovery Crypto has to say today, and the groups they're going to tell you to get into and pay for, all of them, and the plans. Get in Sniper Club with banter and all this stuff. Don't do it. Don't look at your portfolio. Unless you're in Bitcoin, you're fine. Unless you're in Ethereum, you're fine. Everything else, blood in the streets, no end in sight. It just, and here, let me just, this is going to be somewhat negatively truthful. When we get back to a market and we get in a bull market, if it happens, which we haven't been in, been saying that. Look at the videos from December, January, February. We have our months. We did great up to March. We had, a good run up. It's not a bull market. No such thing as a bull market when you're trending down. That's just not, and money comes out. That's not a bull market. But what happens is when we do turn around, the narrative will change. So the AI narrative could be dead. The RWA narrative could be dead and switched up, gaming, all these things that have just been just decimated. The mindset will be different because it's not going to be next month or the following month, probably like September, October, because the sentiment is going to be so bad that people are just out. People like you listening to this, you're out. Me, I'm not out, but I'm going to turn off. There's no reason to be, if I'm not DCAing, there's no reason for me to be in this right now and just same old shit and just, there's nothing to tell you guys. I don't want you to, the reason I started this channel was so you don't get fooled. So many of you have. I've seen it. I'm seeing it out there. People are actually saying, oh, this is a good buy, and oh, this is an opportunity. These guys chat in the chats on these channels. They're sick in the head. I've been telling you all along, coming down, that you can DCA here. You can wait on the sidelines. You should always have dry powder. I have a ton of dry powder. You think I'm deploying it right now? No. Not on your life. As I've been saying, yes, now's an okay time to DCA. Just know that it's going lower. And I've been right all along. It was easy to see. It's just, I'm not trying to sell you anything. So the people who are telling you different, I just heard Rand say that we're almost bottomed. He said that fucking 2 months ago. Do you see what they're doing? Please wake up. Please wake up. Nobody knows. They look at charts. They've been in crypto for 4, 5, or 6 years. They don't know the mindset of people and investors. People are getting out of alts. I'm saying it again and again. You will have some green here probably sometime, but it's not going to be significant. If we're down, near $9 down to $4.50, you think it's getting to $9 anytime soon? Maybe it won't get back there if we get a bull run. You know what I mean? The narrative could change. Things happen. The money's out. Things will happen. And the Ethereum ETF doesn't mean shit. It's not going to change mindset. If anything, it hurts Bitcoin. And Bitcoins are, better for worse, it's the only safe asset in crypto. It's the only one. And it leads the way. As much as it pains me, but it leads the way. Bitcoin's at 100K, we're all good. Bitcoin gets to 80K, we're all good. Bitcoin keeps going down, stays in the 60s, we're not good. And alts will follow after Bitcoin. Alts will not lead. Good morning. Good morning. Not a little bit of a rant here, just going on real quick, trying to calm people down, even though, you know, I'm hyped up, but this is not surprising at all. Not surprising. We just have to be careful. And I hope you didn't sell out of that Bitcoin, because it's the best investment right now. You do not want to be buying any alts. You know that. I don't have to tell you that. Maybe you want to buy AMP, an ADA, double up on that ADA. But we just have to, you know, if this is killing you, just step away for the summer. I can tell you, nothing's going to change this summer. There's going to be more capitulation and volume will be light. It is the summer. We don't go crazy there. Come back in the fall. Now, if we have some serious bad economic news, which I don't think we're going to have, and interest CPI goes down, that could change things earlier. All we need is this. Some bad jobs numbers, some slower economic news, which it just doesn't change like that. It doesn't change month over month that quick. It's a slow burn. And we need CPI to have a significant drop, not a freaking little percent drop. Not if they're expecting 3.4 to 3.3. But even with the CPI data, it all depends on Jerome Powell. As I've been saying, the only thing that will turn this market around is Jerome Powell. It's in his hands. Yes. All right, man. Exactly. If that happens, that will be the only thing turning us around. I'm telling you, this market is predicated on what he does and on the economy. It's all sentiment. But that being said, if this is destroying you, because I accidentally looked at my portfolio right before I got on this. Holy fuck. Holy cow. I can't believe it. I have things that are well above water and it's slowly and fastly coming down, 10% a day. And I have stuff that is so underwater. It's more than people could buy 3 houses for. Oh well. So what do? You unplug. If this is really bothering you, please step away. Don't listen to Discover Crypto. Don't listen to me. Don't listen, to anyone. Go enjoy your family, because it's not healthy. But the market will come back. But the alts that you're in, if you're as diversified as I am, it will not. Not all of them. Illinois. Exactly. And I've been DCAing for weeks continuously as the drop down. And I'm going to keep close eye on certain things. But, when I get a glimpse of my portfolio, and I mean the number, not the red. The red, I just look at it, and that's one thing. But when I see the actual number, it is a shock to the system, even though I'm used to it. Probably mostly because we had such a nice little run up to March. And kind of kicking the balls. So, do me a favor. Don't listen to all the BS out there. Don't get fooled by it. Just... now's the time you got to look at it to maybe get some, if you're not that, you're going to be fed up and you're going to be like, I should never have bought more crypto. I should have never gotten in, or I should have never stayed in. I should have learned my lesson. You're going to think that way. No big deal. This is what you do. Remove yourself. Get an extra job. Get some dry powder. Come back in if you do have faith, come back in a little bit. Start DCAing into the projects that are getting some light, because it'll happen. But not right now. As I said, we could have a full green week. That is not going to change anything. We're in a downward trend, have been for months. Been saying that. It just doesn't bottom off like that. So if you're in the profits on certain things and you have concerns, there's nothing wrong with selling it. Like I said, I'm looking hard at selling Near and Stacks just because I have a significant amount, and I'm going to be Near maybe not, but Stacks I'll be able to buy where I bought it. I mean, it's I was up like $60,000 on it. Now it's, I don't know, 6, 10, something like that. So don't be afraid to take profits because you think we bottomed out. We have not, and we're not going to for a bit. Please, it's not negative. This is just realistic. Please go back, reference my videos. I've been saying this for quite some time. It's just a downward trend and money coming out. We will bottom eventually, but my concern, like I said, I'll reiterate, is the narrative's changing. AI, no longer a narrative. RWA, no longer giving a crap. And I did say all along that ETFs were going to be selling. They're not. Everyone was saying that I was hearing that they don't want the short-term capital gains taxes, or they're in for 10 years. That's just not how it works. They make profits, they sell. They lose money, they capitulate as well, and they get out into other assets, and they never listen to their financial advisor again. So my recommendation is, well, let me share what I'm doing. I'm not buying. I'm looking at certain projects, but I won't buy them just because I believe it just will be trending down. All you need to look at is Bitcoin. That will make you feel better. Once Bitcoin does what it needs to do, it's got to shake out all these longs. It's got to get some good news out there, not Bitcoin per se, but the market, as I said, the macro market. And ETFs coming in, because there's been a hell of a lot of outflows with miners and ETFs. Miners have no choice but to sell right now and turn off. It could, supply shock could happen in the next couple months. Just be patient and, enjoy your summer. Crypto's slow in the summer anyways. It's not slow on the way down, but. So, that's that. C90. It's all good. Let it ride. Let it ride. So I'll keep an eye on things for you guys, but there's just don't want you to get hurt anymore. So don't think these are great buys. They're not. Don't listen to the people saying this is the time you have to DCA. It's not. This is the last time. They've been saying that for months. This is your last chance. Look where that got. It's down 30%, 40% more from the last time. This is your last shot of buying alts. Yeah, C90. It's all going to be good. So, you guys need anything, let me know. I'm going to get back to the run. Peace and love. All